Agreed. Greetings and salutations. The universe is just doomed. 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 Doomed.
It's us, Nicole.
And Tessa.
And Liana is here as
the ambassador to Planet Buttface.
Planet Butthole Mouth, where
Right?
Mac and his family are from.
It's a good thing they had all those straws.
Because we figured what better follow-up to E.T.
Yeah.
than Mac and Me.
Sure.
Which is clearly
Why
the
not?
McDonald's commercial version of E.T.
I want to know who the fuck's idea this was.
McDonald's probably.
Well, yeah,
did
but
this?
like, who decided, like, what, 7 years later?
6 years, something like that, yeah.
What we needed was a super lame E.T. ripoff
With a butthole mouth.
with a butthole mouth. And like, okay,
Just
well, we'll get
never
there.
relaxes.
No, it doesn't, and it creeps me the fuck out. I don't like it.
So let's just get into it.
Let's
do
just
it.
fucking do it.
Just fucking do it.
So we've got Jade Caligari as Eric Cruz,
Christine Ebersol as Janet Cruz.
Jonathan Ward as Michael Cruz,
Katrina Caspary as Courtney.
Danny Cooksey as Jack Jr., which
I
why did he
know.
even have a
I-
name?
why?
He was in
I
it
know.
for like 30 seconds.
I don't even know.
Kid
Like I
in the
told
car.
you, there were so many people, and I stopped writing it Danny Cooksey because
That was all the people you
right,
knew.
and I couldn't remember. Well, no, I didn't know anybody. I was like, I can't
Yeah.
entirely remember. It was introducing Jade Caligari also, and what was it? Lauren Stanley as Debbie.
And that's really all that matters. You don't care
yeah,
about any
that's
of
all
these
you need to
adults'
know.
Do you
names.
care? I don't even remember who some of these people were.
No.
I don't.
I did have Squire Friedel, who was Ronald McDonald, and that was like the legit.
Oh, it was the legit Ronald
yes.
McDonald at the
That
time?
was the one that like we remember most likely from the commercials.
Okay,
and
so
he
that
was
one
billed
matters.
as Ronald McDonald as himself in the movie.
Okay.
Aaron Wilkinson as the voice of Mac, uncredited. And Jennifer Aniston and Nikki Cox are uncredited
Yep.
background extras.
I saw Nikki Cox dancing in the McDonald's. I
Yes.
did not see Jennifer Aniston.
I did not
Didn't.
see
I
Jennifer
looked.
Aniston. I was looking for her because I did see Nikki Cox. She was fucking... And Danny Cooksey.
Yes.
This was before.
Yeah, this was
He-
different
yeah.
strokes, Danny Cooksey.
Yes,
Yeah,
it was.
not
different
Bobby
strokes,
Budnick.
Danny mm-hmm.
Yeah, he
Yes,
still
it
had that little
was.
bowl
That-
cut.
Oh, this is before Budnick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this wasn't pre-Bobby Budnick.
Bobby Budnick.
I don't even remember that his name was Bobby. I just
Yeah.
remember
Yeah.
Budnick.
Yeah.
Bobby Budnick.
How do you like that one?
I like that one. He's a grandpa now.
So we begin on the unknown planet.
Yes.
We don't know where this is or what these aliens are called, what planet they're from.
Planet
Yes.
Butthole Face.
Yeah.
Or wrinkled ball sack face,
Yes.
like the
Something.
dad.
Oh
Baby
God!
butt
It's
cheeks.
also baby butt cheeks. The music is so similar to like E.T. and Gremlins. It's like they ripped off both of them. They ripped off everything, and it looks like the nude aliens in these suits. It looks like a sex thing.
Oh God, call
It was-
Stone Temple
You
Pilots.
have to
Is this a
keep them
sex type
small.
thing?
Sex type
If you're
thing.
gonna make them naked, they have to be
Yes,
little. You can't
cannot
make
have
grown
a
adult
grown
naked.
adult, apparently male.
I know, and I
aliens,
didn't
like-
see any genitals on them, so I don't know how
there
they could
was
tell a
very
boy or girl.
clear shot at the end where I was like, I do not need to see this angle up this alien's gooch. It was like right up the bunch,
Yeah,
like spread eagle. I'm like, I don't need that shit. Nobody does.
it'll just look the same as his face.
Yeah.
You wouldn't know.
Cheeks on both ends.
You wouldn't
That's
know.
probably where they shit from. They just weren't there long enough to.
Like that South Park episode. That sound they made.
like while you're talking.
Just mid conversation. Grab the trash can. So we see like a rover land on this planet. So these
Yes.
aliens are just chilling, and they seem to be the only aliens of their species on this planet. There's no habitat. They seem like they're just wandering the desert searching for food on this planet.
They're-
Yeah.
And a rover lands.
Yes.
And they approach it. They throw a rock at it. And this, I had forgotten before this started about the permanent whistle mouth, that all they
Oh,
do
yes,
is
this
whistle,
whistle,
and that they have
uh-huh.
this butthole mouth the whole time.
Right. That's how they communicate with little like gremlin whistles, little gizmo whistles.
So nothing happens when he throws a rock. So they venture
No.
toward it, and the rover starts taking samples. A little arm comes out.
Right, it's
picking
taking
up
rocks, it's taking little things, it's putting in a little
Science.
Tupperware to take it home, and like this vacuum.
It comes out. This vacuum comes out, starts sucking up some material,
Mm-hmm.
and the little baby one
somehow,
like just gets sucked up into this hose.
Yeah.
Like it has no bones. It's just made
Right.
of rubber.
It's
It
boneless.
just-
yeah, it's a boneless baby alien.
And then the rest of the family just
Yep, all of them
it just
straight
fit
into.
all of them into this rover.
They're beyond Saturn because you see Saturn.
Yeah, you see
is
Saturn
up
in
there
the
somewhere.
background.
So what's that? They're from Jupiter to get more stupider
I guess.
because it worked.
And the
It-
rover,
yeah.
the rover starts sparking. It gets all excited and shaking, and it takes off back home.
And I
Woohoo!
saw at the very, very end of this, like Alan Silvestri was the one that did the music. Alan Silvestri
wow.
is like caught up in this.
Wow,
Caught up in this.
Wow.
McDonald's got that big
Sir.
money.
Well, that's true. They do like over billions
McDonald's.
served. We ate it today. We had
yes.
McDonald's.
Oh yeah, we forgot to say
Yes.
in honor of
Too.
Mac and me.
We
We
had
feasted on
honor.
some.
We didn't have any Big Macs though.
We didn't, but they don't even show them eat anything in
No,
this.
they just
go to
mention it.
McDonald's.
Which is like we'll get there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It,
We'll
it'll
get there.
happen.
We'll get just we'll
So,
let
but
it
we
happen.
had McValue meals.
Yes, we did.
McDouble, which they didn't have McDoubles
nope,
back then.
they did not,
But they
but
did have
it's-
chicken nuggets, and we had those.
We had those with the
Yes.
sweet and sour, of course.
Gotta have the sweet and sour.
Gotta have
sauce.
the sweet and
You could
sour.
throw the rest of the sauces in the trash.
I had my esophagus
it.
burned out with a McDonald's Sprite.
Oh yeah, I got it. That crispy
nice
Sprite.
crispy.
We got the crispy Coke. She got the crispy Sprite.
So carbonated.
So now this rover doesn't go back to NASA.
No.
It just
No.
goes to a random military base in the desert
Sure.
where
Yeah.
these soldier guys and scientists are going to open it up and see what they caught.
Yes.
So they put it
Privately
in their
owned.
yeah, they put it in
Privately
their
owned.
lab and they're getting some sort of malfunction discrepancy on their
Right, like
reports
it's-
of like what's inside.
Sure.
And they're trying to you're getting in, they see like the little rocks, they're all bagged up, some like sand is
Right.
all-
They're like, oh, here's all the stuff. And then it starts like,
they open this hatch and it starts to like shake
right.
and
It's
spark
like,
and
bunk,
smoke.
bunk, bunk. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And the little baby just comes running out loose, running through this lab, and all of a sudden shit's exploding
Right.
and
Like,
sparking.
why?
And
Yeah,
like,
do they
what
do
just
things with their
happened?
mind? Like they did not. Oh,
They never explain why
Nope.
they have any kind of electrical charge, but these aliens have some sort of
they can
electrical
do,
charge.
Yeah.
They can turn
They
on
can do
shit without
things.
batteries and whatever.
I don't know.
And because they don't speak, nor will they ever,
No, no, no.
You will
won't
never
find
know.
out. You won't
You
find out.
cannot. You feel nothing for any of these.
Well, because you're not a
People-
whistling bunghole.
Well, you got any of them whistling bungholes? Husker do's, Husker don't.
Oh my god! So the dad breaks through the observation window like Jaws 3D.
Oh,
like
I
just
know.
comes
Yes.
fucking slow mo crashing
It was
through
probably meant that was what it was going to be, like a big 3D event. That's
right? And the dad and the mom and the older sister all link hands and escape easily because the doctor's like, just back off. So now the
Right.
baby's already
Like loose.
separated
Right,
loose
like
the moment it gets out.
Yes.
And they've lost the baby. The baby's alone, surrounded by like military police.
Right.
And it goes running away, whistling between them all, and runs right into this electric fence. And oh my god, it turns into a fucking Stretch Armstrong.
I know,
It's like
Yes.
it's all fucking stretched out, like flying from
God.
the electricity. And it lets go and it flings itself like one of those slappy hands, one of them
Yes.
sticky slappy hands.
Oh, I just bought one of those.
Oh, I do. Love
Right
it.
onto Danny Cooksey's dad's windshield.
Right.
And they're
He sees it.
Yeah.
Of course. Little Jack Jr. I
Yes.
assume his father's name is Jack. Or he's
And they
named after the
crash.
sandwich.
They crash and it flies off the windshield, and now this like 5-car pileup happens
yes.
behind
every
them.
one of them a Plymouth or a Buick.
Right? Maybe they also sponsored this.
Every
Like,
one
that
of
was a
them
crunchy
Plymouth
crash.
Because did you see the size
Yeah.
of those vehicles? Those were like
They're big.
heavy duty.
Yeah, them were big.
Like those ones would kill you easier because it was like getting crushed up in a metal ball, twisted metal.
So the dad gets out to go see what's going on in the crash, and Danny Cooksey looks over the in the front and sees the little baby
Right. it's
come up with his eyes all like it's
those
all
weird
knocked out.
fucking eyes. See?
Fucking weird.
And it's somehow cuter than like the baby. Little Mac is cuter than E.T.
But
I would
all
be
the
far
bigger
more
ones are more
receptive,
disturbing.
But those ones that like it looks like a
Hell no.
pervert. The dad looks like a pervert.
So he sees a little baby alien pop up and knocked silly, and then he looks and sees like there's a helicopter looking for it,
Yes.
and then it runs off. Mm-hmm. So the Cruz family is stuck in their maxi van. That is not a minivan.
No, it's
That's
got
a house
it's got
on
mini
wheels.
blinds.
It's got mini
inside.
blinds in the
I
maxi
don't
van.
Want
Yes.
it unless because my husband's like, "Oh, get a minivan." I'm like,
If it's got mini blinds in
if
it.
it's got mini blinds, if it looks like a tour bus,
Right.
I'll have that.
Yes.
And does it have a seat in there that
Yeah,
rotates?
because I was
I
going to
want
say,
something like
you
that.
There
know
you
there's
go.
a table and a couch in there.
Mm-hmm. That's what I want to go throw a beanbag back there.
Like ashtrays
We'll
everywhere.
turn the,
Just a
click, close the
cooler.
blinds.
Yeah.
Yes.
So they're stuck in traffic behind this pileup that
Yes.
happened because of the alien, and
Right.
the baby alien just like hops in through their open back window. Nobody sees it.
Right.
It's
and
now
fine.
in their
gets
car.
on like enjoy moving to Calabasas.
And then, like, what's with Michael makes a comment about that this stop is because there was a DUI, an alien driving under the influence. Like,
Right.
where did that comment come from?
I don't know.
Because as far as they know, it's just a pileup of
Michael
cars. There's
reads
no.
the Weekly World News. He
I
stays
guess,
abreast
yeah.
of the paper.
It's the paper.
It's the paper.
And you see the younger one, Eric. He puts down his can of Coke, and you see the stretchy arm reach up and grab it.
Yes, steals
And then-
his little his Coke.
And he thinks his brother took it, and he's accusing him. And they hear this little burp from the back. And why is the mom like?
Disgusting.
You didn't hear that it came
Right?
from the
Like-
fucking back of your van. You still think it came from right
She
next to
is
you?
too busy. She is a single mom. She is moving these two boys, with the eldest one also named Michael,
Yes.
to a new town where she has to get a job at fucking Sears.
Yep. And we never find out what happened to the dad in this one. We
No.
see him later looking at a family photo with a dad in it, but you're
They
going to
never talk
presume he
about it.
must have died because she doesn't seem bitter and angry.
No,
about it,
she's
so-
not mad. She's just like, well, it gave me enough life insurance to
To
move
go
to
get this
Calabasas.
house. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the little baby alien lies down in the back seat and sleeps after his Coke.
Right.
And meanwhile, the family is just out wandering out in the desert
Yes.
naked with some random fabric. Where'd they get the random fabric?
I don't know.
know.
Like,
They didn't
They
come with
weren't-
any clothes, and nobody in the
No.
lab gave them clothes.
they were like, God taught them shame when
right
they
as
came
soon as
to
they
the
landed.
earth.
Not the father though. No, the girls.
Only the girls.
The girls
That's how
had
you
to wear
know, 'cause
clothes.
They had to put.
They had
like
to
a
cover their
dress-
not titties.
Her space titties.
Yeah.
And her space titties.
I
They can't
mean-
be on display.
No, but that space gooch can be right out there in front of fucking everybody.
Right. Yeah.
So the Cruz family drives all night. Eric sleeps in the back and wakes up in the morning, and you see little Mac in the back seat looking
Right.
out the little mini blinds. And they're coming up to their new house. They're on their street, and she's like, "Close your eyes, we're getting there." And
And this house.
this is a nice house. And so Mike takes Eric out of the van. He loads him up with boxes to roll up. And the little hippie girl across the street in her
Right?
TP sees
Yes.
Mac get
yeah,
out of the
she's like,
car. Just like,
"Whoa."
what the fuck? Like, this little alien is not trying to hide hardly at all.
No.
No.
Barely.
No.
Barely.
Because he doesn't know any better. He's not only an alien, but he's a baby alien.
Yes. So the kids love the new house. She's
Oh,
telling them,
man.
"Oh, we got low countertops and wide hallways and
But
a
there's
hill
a
in
hill in
every
every
direction." Yep.
She moved her wheelchair-bound child
To the steepest
who's not
fucking
even
neighborhood.
like Corey Haim wheelchair bound.
Like, he's
for
actually
real
wheelchair bound, yeah.
He has the spina bifida. He
Yeah.
is a wheelchair
And
bound.
not only that, the hills lead down to like the
a
fucking
fucking
highway.
cliff.
The highway.
Yeah, the
And
highway
a
or a
cliff.
cliff. Yeah.
That's where it goes. That's where it goes. She's
Those are your
trying to.
options.
She got that taste of that life insurance money.
Oh,
She's
yeah,
like, you know how much
baby.
life
You
insurance
know,
and
he's
pity I
very
get for a
disabled.
dead disabled kid?
Oh, man,
hell
so
yeah.
much. So much.
She's like, Michael takes care of himself. He already
I know.
drives. He fucking.
He's gonna hook up
good.
with Courtney. She's got a good job
Yeah,
at the
yeah.
McDonald's.
He's good to go. I don't got to worry about his ass. So Michael's putting his room together, and he's like, he puts on some sunglasses and looks at the door frame, and there's little Mac standing
Yeah.
there, and he's like, "What the fuck?" And he takes off his glasses, and he's gone.
Of course.
He puts them back on, and he's there again. And
These
I'm
are
sorry,
magic
this kid does
sunglasses.
not do drugs. Did you really think this
I-
was in your sunglasses?
He's like puberty.
You
man
didn't
is
question,
so weird.
right? You didn't
Whoa.
question your sanity more that you just on again, off again saw an alien appear in your door.
And he's like 15 or 16.
Yeah,
'cause, I mean,
he's
I know
old enough
he's
to drive.
driving,
Yeah,
And he's driving out on his own, but I don't know. Maybe mom just lets him fucking
I'm
drive.
gonna guess he's 16. Like
Yeah.
he just got his license. Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now mom comes in to offer lunch, and now the alien's gone.
Right, of
and
course.
he's like, "Okay, I guess I'm crazy."
Yeah.
And
no,
now
she offers him a toe.
a tuna on whole wheat. She says it like it's a thing, and even her kid
That's
is like,
not a
"What?"
thing.
Don't
And
be
she says,
offering me
"Tuna
a
on
toe.
a
whole
thing.
wheat."
Toe.
A toe.
Don't
No,
you
don't
ever
say that.
offer me a toe.
Don't ever offer
I mean, I'll
me a
eat it,
toe.
but not if you call it that.
I'll be like,
Uh-uh.
are you accusing me of being Quentin Tarantino right now?
I mean,
ain't eating
seriously.
no toes.
Did you
No.
call me a little freak right now?
Freak.
Eat your toe.
I ain't eating your toe. I I need no toes.
And now
no toe.
this kid eats Skittles instead of Reese's
Of course.
Pieces because you got to have a candy.
Well, yes, you have to have well, again,
Sure.
this is a very lazy ripoff. A very lazy ripoff.
Yes. And this is where we see him looking at the family photo. So he's setting up his room and he pulls out this family photo with the dad in it. And Mac is creeping up behind him and sees him looking at this photo.
Yeah.
And Eric pulls out his RC car.
His dick.
No. This is a child.
I
We're
know.
not going to see that.
No, God, no.
And I don't even know why he went to replace the batteries because it seemed like it was fully functional.
Yeah,
like he
it
was
was
racing it
working.
around his room, spinning it around, and for some reason he opens the back of the controller and takes the batteries out.
I don't know.
And it starts taking off without batteries. And he's
Oh,
like, because
what?
little Mac
Had to
touched
have-
it with his little spark power.
That's right. Oh, sorry.
And it finally stops. And then he's like, okay, that was weird, whatever. So then the movers bring his TV in. Oh, because it stops when the movers come
Yes, because of course he can't be seen.
in. No, not by the movers.
Not by the adults.
So the movers come in and bring his little TV. And I told my husband, I was like, that is the...
They're
you
like,
only
"We brought
want that
in your
TV for
TV."
sound. Like, you'd have to sit 6 inches from the
Well, if
screen.
you didn't know any better, that was probably tight. At least it was in his room.
Hey, I had a 19-inch TV in my room.
Same.
Okay?
Yeah.
19,
Yes,
which
thank
was like
you.
It was like
Same.
that big
It had the
box
dial.
TV, a big old
Yes.
box TV.
the analog dial.
It had a remote.
I don't think mine had a remote
I did
at
not have
first.
a remote.
It took a while before I got one with a remote.
Well, those were older TVs.
I remember having to get up and walk 4 feet across the room to
That
turn the
was,
dial. And it was like,
Agony.
That was the one like downstairs.
I feel like because I
The
would
extra.
I'd get the when they got a new
Right,
TV,
yeah.
I got the
You
old
get the
TV.
cast
So I
off.
was always a couple years behind in
Yep.
technology from whatever was in the
Yes,
living
yes.
room.
Mine still
Yes.
had the dial that had like the UHF.
Yes,
and the
yeah.
The one at
up
my
to
grandparents'
13.
house
Yep.
was like that. Like you had to do a specific thing. They're like, "Oh, we
Yeah.
set up the TV for you, but it got like 3 channels."
I
Yep.
feel like once my parents paid for the black box,
Well, yeah.
Ooh.
we didn't have the black box, but they had it set up where anywhere you had a coaxial cable, you had to figure it out on the dial. But if you
Yeah.
could tune in enough channels, you could get whatever was
You could
coming
tune
in on
in
the black
Tokyo.
box. Yeah, you could tune in Tokyo. So he goes, like, he puts the TV down. The guy's like, do you want me to hook it up? And he's like, no, it's fine. I can do that. And then
Yeah.
all of a sudden, as soon as the mover leaves, Mac touches it and the snorks
Oh,
comes on.
Yes,
Come along with the snorks.
Do, do, do.
Come along with the snorks.
I know.
Yeah.
So okay. So my husband came in while I was watching the second half of Mac and Me this morning because I had to take a break. I could not sit through this entire movie in one fucking shot. And he was like, "Oh man, we watched this so much when I was a kid." I was like, "Really?" And then I was like, "Oh look, they're watching the Snorks. Do you remember the Snorks?" He was like, "No."
What?
Oh,
I'm like,
stop.
they
You
were
don't
like
remember
leave.
the snorks?
They were like sea Smurfs.
How's my husband and your husband best friends? Because it was my husband who immediately
Saw
clocked
the
when that
snorks?
TV came on and said, "Oh shit, the snorks!" Like I didn't even notice what it was. I just
he
saw
had
the TV
seen
come
Mac
on.
and Me multiple times,
And
but
never-
has
Wow.
did not remember the Snorks.
Wow.
I'm like, ask your sister, bro.
Right? She knows.
She knows.
I promise.
So yeah, it comes on unplugged, and Eric's like, "Whoa!"
Yeah.
And he's like looking at the plugs disconnecting. He plugs it in,
Yeah.
it's still on. He
Whoa.
unplugs it, it's still on.
Snorks and Snorks and Snorks. That's the
And then-
only
So
thing
many
that's playing
Snorks.
there. Actually,
Yeah.
every time the TV comes on, it's the fucking Snorks.
And Mom comes
only
in with
channel you
his toe and a Coke.
You leave that toe outside.
And I'm sorry,
me.
nobody in this movie drinks anything but Coca-Cola. No
It was
water,
a
no milk, no
tie-in.
juice.
It
was
was
the
that
80s.
purple
Nobody drinks
stuff.
water.
No Sunny
No
D.
Sunny D for that solar energy.
Where's the squeeze it?
Right.
She's like, he's already got spina bifida. Let him have a fucking Coke.
Seriously.
Okay?
Fine.
I'm
What's
giving
it
him
gonna do?
tuna on whole wheat, and I'm calling him toes. You get a Coke, all right?
Have the Coke.
giving him tuna on whole wheat, and I'm calling him toes.
He
He's
gets a
already-
whole bag of Skittles and a fucking Coke.
Sure, sure.
So yeah, he tries to show her that the TV will work turned off, but he unplugs it and it shuts off, and
Of
she's
course.
like, "Wow, amazing,
Yeah, cool.
Like, that's great." She's like, "Yeah, well, next time it happens, let me know." So she leaves, and he hears water running, and he's got a little ensuite,
Yes, of course.
and he goes in, and there's just all this steam in the shower. Shower's on, but nobody's in there. It's
Right.
just steamy. But he turns, and I don't know if he sees it, but we see the outline of the alien in the mirror, like they had been
The mirror.
standing up against this steamy mirror.
I guess I don't know.
It went
like,
pressed its naked
not-
little body against the
not
steamy mirror.
one thing in this movie makes sense. I don't know who. Like it was It's a lazy ripoff. It was like lazily written. They figured if we got the actual Ronald McDonald to show up in here, that it would be fucking fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
That's enough.
We have an alien with big blue eyes
It looks like a
that
log
have
of bologna.
irises and pupils.
Yeah.
Like, why would they have irises and pupils on their planet?
Man, I don't know.
To make them cute?
And yet another thing that doesn't make sense. This alien's feet are so wet
Wet
that even after
feet.
walking on the carpet, which would have
Right,
dried
they
its
would've-
wet feet,
Immediately.
Of course, but no.
it leaves sopping wet footprints all through the house and outside on the patio. Just, it is never going to get
And
dry.
3 toes is the standard
Yes.
alien.
Aliens
foot.
only have 3 toes.
Only.
It's canon.
It's canon.
Canon.
Everybody knows. If you see something with
Standard.
3 toes, it's either a sloth or it's an alien.
Yep.
And so, yeah, so he's following this thing through the house. He goes through the kitchen. It ends at the fridge. He opens the fridge. There's nothing in there, but it's on top of the fridge. It jumps over his head, knocks down a lamp, runs out the door. And I just wrote, how fucking wet is this alien?
I know. It's the wettest. They built it and they
So
made it
wet.
wet.
And the girl from across the street is out there looking. He gets outside and she's out there looking over her balcony. And she's like, oh, your friend went down the hill.
Yeah.
And he goes, oh, that's my brother. And she's like, ew.
Yeah.
Like, what's wrong with him?
That's nasty.
She says, where are you from? And he's like, Illinois. And she's like, okay, whatever.
And they have like this perfect vantage point. Like they bought this house where they have the neighbors like literally hovering over their backyard.
over in
Yes.
their balcony.
That'd be a no for me, dog.
And she's
Yeah, I don't
eating
like
one
that.
of them original Otter Pops. The Otter
Oh,
Pops
the
these days
It's
don't come
not
with the
the
people
same.
on them.
I know. It
They
just
don't
they
have
don't.
the characters.
Alexander the Grape.
Yes, I want the
Strawberry
character ones.
shortcake.
That was the one she had, I think, was
Oh,
the
well, yeah,
strawberry.
because that was the best one.
I love them.
What was it? Punch something punch. Pablo Punch.
Oh man, they were. I don't know, but was that the French one? Did
Yes.
he had like a
He
beret
was
and a little
French.
mustache.
He was French.
I love the Otter Pops.
Sir something lime. Oh, man. I would have an Otter Pop right now.
Yep, I have Otter Pops in my fridge, but they don't have
They're
the
not
fucking
the same.
characters
They're not
on
the
them.
same.
Yeah,
They're not
it's
the
not
same.
right.
If it ain't got an otter on it, I don't want it.
It's not right, and it's not,
Not okay. There ain't no otter anyway.
Okay, why did my notes just
I don't
shut
know.
off? I
Uh-oh.
need these notes. What's happening? Oh, there we go. Hold on. I'm like, I have like 85% battery. Why is this happening?
Right?
Okay. So yeah, so he meets Debbie, the neighbor, and her
Right.
older sister Courtney, and then Mike. So Mike is not out there. So Mike comes in, asking, "What did you do in there? Mom's gonna freak out." And he's like, "I didn't fucking do it." And he tries to show
Right.
him the footprints, and they're dried up already.
Of course. They were so wet and yet.
Inside on the
Wet.
carpet, are they also dry? Come on, Eric, use your brain. Yeah, they're dry because it's outside, but go take him through where
The
it's all
rest
wet
of it
inside.
was sopping wet.
So he's like, something was in my room and it jumped over my head. And he's telling his mom, and mom does, I'll give her credit, she does seem appropriately concerned in that moment. She doesn't just dismiss. She's like,
Right,
okay,
like-
well, like, let me know if you see it again.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
'cause,
Like,
God.
all right.
I mean, I know maybe you are like upset or stressed out because of the move or
Yeah.
something. Like, oh.
So that night, Max sleeps outside in the grass.
Yes.
And then he hears like something howling, and he runs back up to their patio, and he sees them inside. That Mike and Mom are in there setting up their dining room.
Yeah, they're like unpacking,
Yeah.
putting things on the wall and shit in a very wooden house.
Yeah,
They're very wooden in there.
yeah, the wood paneling
Yes,
kind of.
yes.
very 80s.
I feel like I could smell it.
And Mom
Yeah,
goes in to
it's
check on
definitely
Eric, who's
musty.
just laying awake with the lights off in bed, apparently.
Yes.
And she wants him to stop
Wistful.
worrying, and he's like, "Did you lock all the windows?" And then he's been thinking about it though, and he's like, "Well, you know what? Maybe it wasn't so bad. I mean, all it really did was take a shower and drink a soda.
Yeah, like I don't.
Maybe
it
I shouldn't
wasn't
be
like,
scared."
It wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't here to harm us. Apparently.
And now Max looking in his window and sees him get his little kiss goodnight from his mom, and he's like crying when he turns
I know.
around.
He's like all
So
sad
sad.
because he misses his family.
And
He cries out of his big eye.
and he does his whistle to the sky,
With his big
and
wet
his
eyes.
family hears it.
Yeah.
This is the first time y'all tried this.
I mean, seriously,
You
it's been
guys have the
so
fucking
long.
ability
Even have
to, like,
take a bunch
echolocate?
He didn't even have to take a bunch of shit and build a fucking
No,
shit
all he
machine.
had to do was
nothing.
whistle to the sky, and they could hear him.
Like with his little hands up. Put your
yeah,
hands up.
they're doing their
Whee!
somewhere out there.
Somewhere
Out there. Exactly. So the next morning, here comes the RC car racing into Eric's room,
Right.
wakes him up, and he's like, "What the fuck? Like, Michael?" And he puts himself in his chair and he rolls down the hall. And Michael's still asleep.
Right.
So he keeps following it and it comes back at him and like crashes into his wheelchair, but gently.
Yeah.
He picks it up and then
Nicely.
a big ass drill
I know,
comes through
like
the
it
wall.
was like fucking
Yes.
drill dough.
It drilled itself
Comically
eye
huge
holes in
drill.
the wall.
Yeah.
Looks at him for
To
2 seconds.
watch him while he's naked.
Or something. Watches him for like 2 seconds. And then he goes around the corner and then the drill's just there alone. He doesn't see anything.
Right.
But the room is all set up with the taxidermy deer head on a table with a blanket so that it looks like a live deer. And like he's brought pieces of outside
Yeah, into
like the
mom is
dining
like,
room.
What the fuck did you do to my house?
And then he like cuts a triangle in the door with a saw blade. Like what is?
What are
I
you
know he's a baby, but
doing?
what
I know.
the fuck?
He's trying to recreate what the pictures he sees of where his family
I
is.
guess, yeah. And so Eric opens the door. He sees it through the little triangle and is
Right.
like, "Oh shit!" And then he opens the door and it's gone. And the mom wakes up like,
Come on.
Really?
What the
Did you
fuck?
just cut through my 100-year-old
Brand
door?
new
or like,
fucking
My fucking
house?
new house.
Oh
we
my
just
God.
moved here.
Right.
And she thinks the boys did it. And he's like, "It's not me. It's the little creature." And she's like, "Oh, yeah, okay, great. What the
Sure.
fuck is wrong with you?"
Yeah.
And then Michael wakes up like, "What did you do?" And he's like, "It wasn't me." So he, Eric starts crying. He
Yeah,
goes
of
out back
course.
because everybody's mad
Yeah.
at him. And there's more weird shit outside, like just left in the
Yeah,
yard.
just like, there's like shit everywhere. And he's like, oh, I don't know what the fuck this is. So he starts rolling.
Debbie sees him. So Debbie has come out in her little jammies and sees that he's rolling. And now there's not even a gate.
Nope.
Nope.
Just an open arch in
He
the
just
backyard that goes straight
goes
to
right
a
out
steep
there.
fucking hill
Some brush.
Right
that
on out
ends
the
in a
back.
fucking open quarry.
Just
Fucking
like
snakes.
Mother planned.
Right?
Just like Mother planned.
This could have been a very sinister, purposeful move. I'm
fell
telling
like
you.
200
That's what I
feet.
wrote. I was like, this is, oh shit, the cliff scene. Like, this happened so soon.
And like at first, it seems like okay, he intentionally goes down this hill.
Right,
He's
right.
braking. He's not like out of control.
Right,
He's
right.
able to stop and literally smell the flowers. And then suddenly, his brakes let loose. His emergency brake snaps off, and
Yes.
he's flying into the fucking
Oh,
water
no.
below,
Yep.
strapped into his wheelchair.
Ah!
Debbie's running down the hill. His mom finally hears something's going on. She comes running. And Mac, for a long time, just stands
Is
and watches him
watching.
drown.
Because he's a baby, he doesn't know. He knows
He's
how
not
to
sure
make.
what to do.
He knows how to make dioramas, but he does not
He knows
know
how to use
when-
power tools.
He doesn't
when a
know about
child
H2O.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't
No.
know what that means. He only drinks Coke. He doesn't want water.
Were they yelling swim at this
They were yelling
paraplegic
swim at
child?
He's paraplegic and he's strapped into his wheelchair. So unless his arms
Wow.
are real buff,
Like real strong.
Wow.
I don't know.
swim?
I mean, it was Debbie yelling swim.
Okay,
But
all right.
So
all
she
right.
maybe doesn't really. She's not
This
thinking
little
about
girl
it.
looks like my cousin. I have a cousin
Really?
that looks like little Debbie.
She
little
gives me
Debbie.
Curly Sue a little.
Yes,
Yes,
I thought for a
she was
second
giving
that's
Curly
who
Sue.
it was, and I was like, no, that's way too before.
Yeah.
So finally, Mac jumps in and is strong enough as a baby to push
pull
his
him
whole
out.
wheelchair up and out of the water. And he looks back and sees his little face.
Yes.
And he tries to tell them
He's
when he
aware.
gets out, he's
Did you see him?
He's
the
there.
little
Did you see
man?
him? And
Whatever.
nobody saw him.
No, of course not. Mom is finally now getting around.
yeah. She got out there finally. Fire department's there. the cops
they have
are
to like
there.
airlift him out of there. So they
They're
make a big
taking
old fucking
statements
scene.
from everybody, the
whole
neighbors.
They're like, well, ma'am, you see, there's these things called hills
And
that
you have a
children
son
in
in a
wheelchair
wheelchair
bound
be on
son
them.
too.
But the doctor checks him out and he seems fine. But he's like, "So your mom tells me you've been seeing things.
Yeah, okay, cool. Why don't you tell me
Thanks,
about
Mom.
it? Anyway, here's a sedative.
It's a little
Immediately.
creature." And he's like, "Oh, really? Here's a sedative." And he's like,
Yeah.
"But Debbie saw it. Why don't you ask Debbie?" And he's like, "Yeah, we'll worry about that
Yeah,
later."
yeah, up,
later.
up. Take your sedative. Shh.
So Debbie comes to see him after the doctor leaves, and she's like, "I ain't telling him what I saw. They already think you got schizophrenia.
Schizo.
Me telling them ain't gonna help." And then here comes Courtney in her McDonald's uniform to pick up Debbie, and she's like, "Why don't you?"
She looks
invite
like a
him?"
manager.
Right?
Ooh.
She's like,
She
"Why
doesn't
don't
even have
you
any hickeys.
invite him to Brittany's birthday tomorrow?" And she's like, "Oh yeah, okay. You want to come to Brittany's birthday?" And they go to leave, and she runs
can be
into
my plus
Michael
one.
in the hallway, and they have a little.
a little tete-a-tete.
a little moment where like they clearly think each other's cute.
I'm gonna give
He's
me a
like,
Big Mac.
You never told me about her.
Ooh.
And before we go to Brittany's birthday party,
Which is a fucking banger.
we're gonna take a quick break.
We're gonna have to. We need to rest.
We'll be right back.
Between all the war and strife and diarrhea in 2026, it's safe to say that this year could use a laugh. So, we made one. Introducing Pee Pee Poo Poo, the fun for all ages, childish sounding adult party game from Nacho Shark and Doomsday. It's easy to learn and hilarious to play. Your mission is to collect the right number of pee and poo cards while friends and foes try to sabotage you at every turn with everything from simple farts to diarrhea. Check out Pee Pee Poo Poo on Kickstarter and click Notify Me on launch so you do not miss out on our early bird specials. If you know someone who enjoys wetting themselves with laughter, spread the word. Check out Pee Pee Poo Poo and wipe out the competition on Kickstarter today.
And we're back.
We're back, and we got to take Mom to work on her first day at Sears.
Our last Sears where we
Bummer.
lived closed before COVID.
It was
Yep.
actually a COVID
That
testing
was where you went to
station.
get your COVID
I
vaccine.
feel like they're
Yep.
tearing it down, and they're building like a apartment building.
Oh, really?
over
Right
there.
there?
Mhm.
No, not the
Wow.
old
The
Sears.
old Sears.
I learned to drive in the
No.
parking lot of that Sears.
Oh no.
I remember going to that Sears because it had the escalator that went down
Yes.
like
Yeah.
underground,
Yeah.
and that's where like the furniture and
Down
shit
It
was.
was
in
like
the
back rooms.
underground.
It was
Yep.
like back rooms.
Yes,
And
it
that's why
was.
like back rooms isn't scary.
'Cause
to,
you're like,
our-
I've been in that
Yeah,
Sears.
I'm fine with it. Yeah.
I've been to Sears. This
Watching
doesn't
that
scare
with my
me.
We've been
kids
on
the,
the
whole time, I
escalator.
kept going, oh, I worked in places that look like
Right?
this.
Like,
Yeah,
I've
this is
seen I've been
fine.
in places like this. This doesn't scare me.
This
I
kind of
haven't
looks
seen
like
it
my
yet, but,
job
like,
now if I had to go in the office.
Right?
It's a very similar
Like
type
there's
of
other
plain ass
places.
building.
Sure. Like this doesn't scare me. I've been to
No.
I've been to that particular Sears.
Yeah.
But yeah, you'd have to go down the escalator where the furniture and shit was, and I feel like that's where like you would go to pay your Sears card
Yes.
bill.
Yep. It was where the tools were.
Yes.
The TVs were.
Yes.
The
Yes.
furniture. And I think the photo. There was a photo place.
That very well might
and I
be
don't think I
true.
ever got my photos
The
there because
Sears
we went
Portrait
to JCPenney.
Studio.
We went to
But
JCPenney.
yes, the Sears Portrait Studio I
That
think was
the
down
Sears
there.
Portrait Studio, and they also like right where the escalator was. That's where they had the clothes,
Yeah.
the beautiful Sears clothing line.
The
Or
lovely.
you got your
Sears.
Levi's there though. They
Yes,
always
you got
carry
your Levi's there though, or JCPenney,
True.
or Mervyn's. I feel like
Mervyn.
I got something that might blow your mind. Maybe it won't. Maybe you know this.
I don't know.
Did
We'll
you
see.
know that Montgomery Ward still exists online?
What?
You can go to montgomeryward.com
Shut
right now.
No
Yes, you
fucking
can.
way.
I'm calling my mom.
I was on-
immediately.
Mom,
guess
can
what?
I get a Montgomery Ward card?
I was on Threads and somebody was like, "What the fuck? Montgomery Ward still exists?" And I googled it and it took me to montgomeryward.com.
No shit.
Yep.
We're going to Montgomery
Wow.
Ward. We're
I
going to
didn't-
the Swiss
I didn't
colony.
check Mervyn's.
Well, Mervyn's is Kohl's now.
Oh, that's right. That's
Mervyn's
right.
is
That's right.
Kohl's
That's
now.
not
or
the same.
Burlington.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's the same chain. But both of the Mervyns that used to be where we lived are
Yeah.
now either a Kohl's or a Burlington.
Yeah. So
That's
yeah,
what
this
happened
is
to Mervyn's.
She mentions this is our first job in 10 years. So once again, they
Yes.
won't ever say what happens to the
No.
dad, but you presume he recently died.
I looked it up.
Oh.
while we were on break.
Is
Dad
it?
is dead.
Okay.
Dad's dead. Okay.
So they
Doesn't say how,
inherited some
just
life
dead.
insurance.
Right,
She was a
right.
stay-at-home mom taking care of her disabled child.
Right.
And then the dad died. They moved to California. She went and got a job at Sears.
Yes. Yes.
So now the kids are like, you know what I feel like?
A Big Mac.
You know what I was thinking? And little Mac
In my mind.
Yes.
is sitting out in the tall, dead, grassy field by the highway,
He's like
looking
meditating
sad.
or
Oh,
something.
Jesus, like a
Watching
fucking
the traffic
log of
go by.
bologna.
And that
Pensive.
night, you see a trash can fall over, and you think it's like
Oh,
AT,
no.
where he's
But
knocked
it
the
is
trash can over.
Big goddamn raccoon.
Just a huge old Jimothy out there. You guys seen
Jimothy.
Jimothy?
Aw, Jimothy.
The summer of Jimothy. Did you see the little X-Files joke about Jimothy?
No.
It was like
I'll adopt
like
Jimothy.
Mulder, Scully, we got to move on this now. Like slaps a fucking file thing. Like, what is it? And he's like, they call it Jimothy.
It's like the chupacabra.
He's harmless, guys.
So inside the house, Michael is apparently already on the phone with Courtney, I guess.
Oh yeah, like
You
that's
got a
who I
boyfriend.
assume.
Yeah, he's
That's
asking
who I
all
presume
the...
because he's like, "Do you have a girlfriend? Do you?" And he did back there because he's talking about. He's like, "Well, she's there and I'm here."
Yeah.
Like back in
Ain't
Indiana
nothing.
or Kentucky.
I had
or
a little
some shit.
crush on Jonathan Ward. I
He
feel
is
like,
kinda
was he on
cute.
Charles in Charge? Was he the brother from Charles in Charge? Will you Google that for me, please,
Jonathan
Liana?
Ward.
I know he was the
Ward.
brother in Steel Magnolias for sure, The brother in this, but I feel like he was always a brother. He was
Of
also
course,
the
he was
little
also
brother
the-
on Charles in Charge, because there was that first season that was different kids,
Yes.
and
I
then all
haven't
of a
watched
sudden they
Charles in
changed the
Charge in
kids,
so
and it
long.
was Nicole
Eggert,
and
and
what was
the other
blonde,
one, the
tall,
one that looked like
tall.
a Sweet Valley twin.
Yes. And then there was a different little brother, and I feel like it was Jonathan Ward.
Jonathan
Still can't find it.
Ward.
Let me see.
I know
mom
there
is
was a
also
third
from
thing.
something,
Yes,
too.
the
Like,
mom
she's
is
been in
familiar from
stuff,
something
too.
else
Yeah.
also. But so Eric rolls through the hallway, quietly closes Michael's door.
Right.
And he starts leaving little cups of Coke with bendy straws instead of a trail of Reese's
Yes,
Pieces.
he's leaving a trail of Coke.
We got Coca-Colas
He's
with little
leaving
straws.
rails of Coke.
He's
like-
leaving rails with straws, leading to his room.
It is. It's Coke and straws.
Uh-huh.
That's funny.
And Debbie comes to his window knocking. He's like, "What are you doing here?" And she's like, "I want to help."
Comes to his
Jonathan
window.
Ward was indeed
In Charles in Charge?
in Charles in Charge
Yes.
as Douglas Pembroke.
Yes,
Douglas
the Pembroke, the little Pembroke
Pembroke.
brother.
Ricky Tiki Tembo, no Sarimbo.
I hate that Scott Baio turned out to be how he was.
I
I loved
know.
fucking Scott Baio. It's
I
not like
know.
I didn't have a crush on him.
No, but
No.
I liked,
he was too
I liked
old. But I
him.
liked.
I
fucking
wanted
Scott
Charles
Baio.
in charge of me.
Yes, I
Exactly.
wanted him to be my babysitter.
I wanted Charles. Well, that's before you found out about all the sexual assault.
Yeah,
Yes.
and then no.
We didn't know any of that.
The alleged sexual assault.
Ah,
excuse
yes,
me.
of course.
Pardon me.
So, so Debbie comes in, and we hear. So Mac picks up the first cup, which he's attached to this little weird doorbell. I don't. It's not a
like
doorbell.
It's
it's
like
a hotel bell
Morse
or a.
code thing, but
Yeah.
like it's on a doorbell. Like
I don't know. It was
Again,
Yeah,
weird.
we have a
another
pile of crap
invention.
Yes, that
to
they
make
use to
some
make
crap
ring with a rope.
to make a fucking
Yeah.
machine of some sort.
Attached to a tree.
Yes.
So he's coming into the room, and they go hide in the closet with all their equipment, a football helmet, a vacuum cleaner. And now, why would he think a vacuum cleaner was going to suck this
I don't
alien
know.
up if he didn't watch the
didn't
first
watch-
part that we
yes.
saw?
Because we know that, but he doesn't know
A
that.
regular little thing like he saw, like with bones in it, is not going to get sucked up in a fucking vacuum hose.
No.
It wasn't like an extremely
Was
big
it like
vacuum
a
hose.
defensive vacuum? Like a
It was the backpack vacuum even.
I know it had like the tube.
Yeah, so they burst out of the closet. They suck it up in the vacuum, and the girl's wearing the backpack thing, and it starts
And
like
it's like
fucking
yes.
flying around the room.
Up the wall, on the ceiling.
It's just hanging on for
Oh
dear
my
life.
God.
Michael finally runs in, like, what the fuck, and unplugs it.
He's
and
like,
it
I'm
starts
trying to
like
chat up your sister.
Right? It starts like sparking and shaking the thing, and they're like, the
yes.
little guy's in there. We got to
The
put it on
dude's
reverse.
in there.
So they reverse the motor, and we don't see him
It
shoot
puts
out.
dust and skin flakes
Oh,
all
everywhere.
Fucking
over.
And he's
everywhere.
covered in them now.
Hoovered.
And there he is in the haze. His little hand reaches up and then drops. And he's just all dusty. He's like the dry
I know.
turd E.T., but he's not
Ew,
dying.
but
He's,
he's
just
just
dusty.
He's just dusty.
And they go, "Oh, let's get him some help. We need a Coke."
Why
Give
would
me
they
the Coke.
do that?
We need a Coke stat.
So they get him.
His sugar levels are dropping fast.
Fuck food.
Mom comes home, and the cops are out there due to the power surge in the neighborhood.
Right, but is that not a cover for the...
It's just the guys looking for the alien.
Yeah.
And so he runs off again, and this time Michael vouches for Eric. Like, no, I saw, like, to Mom. Like, I saw, no,
I
there
seen
was
it.
a
Right,
guy.
there
I
was
saw
a
it.
little guy here, and now he's fucking gone. I don't know what's going on.
So in the morning, the newspaper gets dropped off, and this long arm comes out to grab it, and the guy walking past with his dog is like,
What the
weird
fuck? There's
pets
some
in this
weird pets,
neighborhood.
yeah.
Weird pets.
And is he somebody?
That guy? I don't know.
why
No,
he was so
he's
featured
nobody.
with his LA
No.
Dodgers fucking
He didn't look
bucket
familiar.
hat and his dog. Like, he didn't look familiar to me either. Like, maybe I don't know who he is.
No, I don't know.
That was weird.
So little Mac out there, the size of the whole damn newspaper, just little feet sticking
Right,
out,
like
standing
reading-
there, just on the porch,
reading.
openly reading. And he
Reading
can
it.
read.
Who
He
taught
can
you
read.
English?
Oh, you can read?
And Eric wakes up to that bell ringing. He's
Yes.
got like that
Ding, ding,
that
ding,
bell
ding,
he had
ding,
set
ding.
up
Hooked up to
is
his
tied to his curtain, and every time the wind blows, it's ding, 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 ding.
Okay, I'm not
Right.
gonna fucking lie. By this point, I was getting so goddamn annoyed between the bell and the whistles
I know,
and shit.
like,
I was like,
all of
fuck
the
it
You
shit
haven't
off.
even
Oh my
whistled
God, shut
once.
up.
There's a lot of whistling in this that we have
So
left out.
much
Son of a fucking bitch. There's so much whistles.
So he and there's little Daisy on his pillow, and he wakes up, and Mac has cleaned the house.
Yes.
Now, mind you, let's just mention Mac is not named at this point.
No.
Nope.
I don't.
Nor will he ever be named until suddenly they
They
just
start
calling him Mac out of
fucking
nowhere.
nowhere.
Not till the end.
Yes.
Yep.
And only like once.
There's no discussion
Maybe
of
twice.
why they've decided to call him this.
Big Mac.
It's
He's the
because
little
it's
one.
fucking McDonald's. That's
Well,
the
yes,
only reason.
obviously. Was
So-
there a meal? that
I don't remember.
accompanied
We
this?
gotta
Was
let's
this
go.
a-
We'll find that out and we'll post it if there was like a fucking Happy Meal or
There
something.
had
There
to have been
have
either
a
that or it
tie-in.
was such a fucking failure because what the
McDonald's
fuck?
pretended like they had nothing to do with
Right?
it.
What are you
Like,
talking about? We didn't
Ronald
do that.
McDonald killed himself after this because he was so ashamed.
He was never cast to
was
be
it,
part of that
Um,
dance party.
Oh God, wasn't Ronald McDonald? Oh God, what's his name? The fucking weatherman guy, the news guy.
Oh, Fred Willard.
What? No, but
No.
yes, Willard Scott.
Willard Scott.
Wasn't he
Fred
fucking
Willard.
Ronald McDonald at one point?
I feel like
I
that's
feel like
correct.
Willard
You
Scott was
guys-
Ronald McDonald.
There were no tie-ins for Mac and Me.
Shut up.
Instead, that year they chose instead to do Mac Tonight.
Oh,
You know what? That movie I'll
Mac
watch.
Tonight.
Wow.
That movie
Give
I'll
me
watch.
the
Sorry,
Mac
bro.
Tonight movie.
Sorry, bro,
Sean.
but I'm gonna need that fucking Mac Tonight backstory. I want to know where he did. He
Yep.
come from
How did
space?
he get the moon
He was out
He's
phase?
a
there in the
moonhead.
night.
He had to
Yeah.
come from space.
He's a moonhead.
He had a people body.
He was playing Ray
Moon had people
Charles
body.
jams.
Yes,
he was
he
like
was.
his
all
father was
Georgia.
the moon, and his mother was a
Georgia,
person.
Moon, Georgia.
Why does he tie in with me to California Raisins in a way?
Well,
He
because
does.
it was the music.
And Max Headroom.
okay,
Yes.
Max.
Max.
Mac,
And then,
Max.
yeah, the music. Yeah, I think
Raisins.
that's why. And it's just all the same era.
It's just that's why.
Yeah, because
That's
it's
why.
the Max raisin era.
Max Raisin era.
So after Matt cleans the house, they find that he's left some news articles about racehorses in a furniture
Wix
store.
Furniture, Wix furniture.
And a Coke can with so many straws with little flowers in
daisies
it.
in
I
there.
would never figure this out.
No.
Like, I would never know what the fuck this
Well,
was.
they really kind of didn't until they got there.
Right.
Yeah.
So mom wakes up all excited thinking the boys cleaned up and they're like, do you think we would do
I'm
something
like,
like
really,
this?
Mom,
And she's
Mom,
like,
you lie about
oh, well,
not doing
actually, you
That
know what?
makes you make a good point.
I have half our dishes in my fucking room. Why would I pick this up?
So they show her the little stuff he left and she's like, okay, I believe there's something. But
Yes.
the question is what?
Yes.
So back in the desert where this alien family just out here being hot and dusty.
Oh
Just
my
chilling
god!
in the
their
desert.
sex suits.
And now they are walking distance from the place they came out of the rover. It ain't no
Yes.
feds following
No.
them.
no, it's hot
They
out
followed
there.
just the baby who got in a car and went cities away.
Girl,
They
don't
are in
know.
They're
the
hot on
Mojave.
his fucking tail, but a big 7-foot tall
Nope.
fucking daddy
Missed him
alien
completely.
can't see him
Moving
out
slow
here.
'cause
No
it's an entire
trees,
family
nothing
out in the
obscuring
desert.
them in
Yeah.
the flatlands.
No
fuck.
shoes, not
Nobody's
a fucking
following
clothes,
them.
No,
nothing.
no.
And they're just drying the fuck up. Out
I
there.
know they're
Yes.
like dying
They're just
out
dying
there.
out there.
Yes.
Dying,
Baby
they're
alien.
dying out here.
And once again, they do the whistle, and like you guys aren't moving any. Neither of you are making any
No.
attempt to move any fucking
No.
closer to one
No.
another.
they're just whistling at
They're
each
like,
other.
oh
from a
yeah,
distance.
he's out there.
And how?
I hear
I mean,
ya.
like okay, he's making these fucking dioramas of where the family is. The family can't do the same thing where they can see where
Right.
he's at, like what the travel points
Yeah.
that this baby has made. Like they can't see the same shit.
the grown ass
You
fucking
were
aliens
reading
can't see
a
any of this.
Fucking newspaper. Take the
Right?
words out that you need.
Or
family
something.
here
or whatever.
Like,
like,
fucking-
but I feel like why didn't it work the other way? Like, why
Yeah.
couldn't the family see like his step-by-step journey of like by pictures,
Yeah.
or whatever the fuck he's
Well,
by
and the
diorama?
planet they came from was very similar to the desert they're in now, and they weren't dying on that planet as
that
far as
baby
we
they
can
didn't have
tell.
any. They had cokes aplenty. They don't have any cokes out there.
They
in the
had,
desert.
yeah, there
It
was
just
no
came from the
Cokes on their
earth.
planet. Is that what they were sucking up out of the earth? Is that Coca-Cola core?
Yes, it was the. It was the.
That
Coke.
was Coke Clear. It's Crystal
Clear.
Coke, Crystal
Oh,
Pepsi.
man, Crystal Pepsi. Did they have a clear Coke?
No.
They did. They must have.
No,
No,
I think it was only because Crystal Pepsi I don't think did that well. So
No,
Coke
it
said,
didn't.
never
No, of
mind.
course not.
We're
Didn't
not
they
going to
have
waste our time.
Wasn't there like a golden one? There was
A
something.
Coke Gold sounds kind of
Something
familiar.
did like they did something. It wasn't crystal clear, but it was a different. Like there was new Coke, and then Coke Classic, and then there was something else. They had to have done
don't know.
something not necessarily see through, but something like that.
Yeah.
I could be making that up.
So now Eric's mom's like, let's go for a run on this
Right.
hilly, steep ass fucking
I'm
neighborhood.
telling you, she got a taste of that fucking life insurance.
He must have like a racing wheelchair because like his regular wheelchair can handle these fucking roads.
I
Yes.
know. He's got one of those.
And he's good at, I mean,
I
maybe
know.
because he really did
Well,
need a
'cause he's-
wheelchair. He's good at fucking
from
handling
birth-
these hills.
From birth,
Yeah.
he was disabled from birth because it's spina bifida. That's what it is, right? Like it's a
Yeah.
from
Yeah.
the time you're born, like before you're born, it's already a done deal.
So they go out for this run, and Max sees him and decides to steal some kid's Power Wheels and chase
Oh
after
my
Like,
them.
there's all
God.
kinds of dogs. There's like a dog gang hanging out on
And
the
I'm
Power
sorry,
Wheel.
why did they cover this puppet in meat? What? How did they get like 15 dogs to haul ass
They
down these
probably
hills
did.
after
they
this
covered
thing?
it in
There's
meat.
a
It's made of
sausage off
meat.
the back.
It's just a
He's
sausage
made of
mac.
sausage.
Yeah.
Sausage mac. That was a failed product at McDonald's. A sausage.
A sausage
Mac.
mac.
They were gonna do one, but then they were like, "No, Mac tonight."
I'm not
Mac
sure
tonight.
what his
Mac
end
tonight,
game was
abort,
in
abort.
following them. Like, unless he wanted the mom to see him, like, what was he going to do when he
Right.
caught up with them?
Well, wasn't it the other mom, like Deb's mom?
No, they were in the car. So Debbie and
that's
her
right.
mom drove past in the car.
That's right.
And she was trying to like, hey,
That's
and he didn't
right.
see her.
They were jogging.
And then
that's
he
right.
hauls ass and he doesn't make the turn. So
Well,
he just crashes into a tree.
because there's all those hills.
Yeah, he crashes
There's
into
not
a
a
tree.
braking system that works really well on those Power Wheels.
And then dogs are just like barking at him up in the tree, and he's got to stay waiting up in the tree until later.
yeah.
So that night,
Again, why? Like every
know.
single choice. Why? Why are we doing any of this? I don't care about any of this.
yeah.
No,
Any of this.
So now next
we're not
day,
getting anywhere.
it's
we're
time.
not.
It's time for Brittany's birthday party.
Oh yes, and this is like
Brittany.
the biggest fucking birthday party at McDonald's I have ever seen.
Fucking
There is
McDonald's
already,
birthday
like,
party.
it
But
turns
before we
into
get there, we
break-in.
need to mention that the FBI or whoever shows up looking and is pretending they're water and power.
Yes, they're asking
Dicks.
questions.
Yeah, and so like the mom and Michael leave, and she just leaves her disabled son there to get picked up by the neighbor. Just like, don't forget to lock up.
Yeah.
Don't forget the present I left on
He's
the table for you.
capable.
So him and Debbie, Eric and Debbie are there alone, waiting for her mom to come pick them up, and the feds somehow know from I don't know what,
because
that the
they were doing
aliens
a
there.
listening device, but they couldn't. Like
They
they were
didn't
doing
show
the
it.
same shit that they were doing in ET.
and the kids go in the house and find all these straws and flowers set up.
Right, and he's like, they're
And
trying.
Mac is just in this chair. Like, so now he's been hiding.
Right now,
We're an
he's like,
hour into
he's
this
out.
hour and a half movie. And now he's just
Yes.
in a chair, blowing his nose in tissues, watching TV.
He's got
His fucking art
mucosal
wasn't
lining
ready.
in his nasal passages.
Apparently.
like, what the fuck?
and they
He got
start.
It's all the
Mocos?
dust. The dust. Anyone? No dust.
And he's holding their family photo. And so they're like, oh, family? You have family?
got a
and he
family
holds
out
up
here?
his fingers, 3.
Yeah.
He
He
has
knows
3
3.
family.
You only got 3.
And Debbie's mom's honking out there. She's ready to go. And he's
Mm-hmm.
like, we can't just leave him here. Like, what? He's
Well,
just,
Debbie's like,
you're
you would get.
alone.
He's
And
like, just tell him I don't want to go. She's like, no.
she's not going to leave
supposed
you
be
here.
Watching
Yeah.
you. Like this might be the 80s.
But she's not just
But
going to leave
still.
this like
She's
10-year-old
not, like-
disabled child alone in his house if she told his mom
like while
she's
his
taking
mom
him
is
somewhere.
working a shift at fucking Sears. Like I think not.
So he's like, just go, tell her, give me a minute. I need a
Right,
minute.
right.
And he comes out.
Oh my god! With yet another sex suit.
God.
But
He's got
he's
Mac
had
in
a
a
whole-
teddy bear suit.
With
My-
the zipper up the back with the eye holes cut
The
out.
eye
He
holes.
spent some time. That woman was out there honking for 30 minutes minimum.
I know. She's like, what is he in the bathroom?
Because
Did he
he's
fall?
he cut open, unstuffed, cut the eyes out of, and added a zipper to his
Sewing
teddy
it in the
bear
little, like-
and put Mac in it.
Yes.
And goes in, and he comes out with this giant thing in his lap in the wheelchair. And she's like, The mom's like,
Isn't he a little
Isn't
old?
he old
That's
for
going
that?
in the fucking trunk. eat my fucking butt.
Yeah, like
I don't
no,
want that thing with
is
this
fucking
weird
haunted.
hose in my car.
This is like a weird symbiotic relationship that you have with this teddy. Like this is a schizophrenic child.
Right.
Now I don't want to watch you no more.
It is schizophrenia.
And
Schizophrenia.
somehow, this little baby alien that has somehow managed to ever be noticed until 20 minutes ago cannot sit still or be quiet.
Because it's in an itchy fucking teddy bear suit.
And like that was a child, right?
In their
yes.
in their barbaloot suits.
Oh my god.
In their barbaloot suits.
And so the feds follow them.
Yes, of course, because
To the McDonald's.
Because they saw that fucking teddy bear and they were like, "That's
suspicious.
an alien. That's
That's a
suspicious."
fucking. And look at those eyes.
And the mom sees it move in the car and is like, "Is it moving?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, it's animatronic." And she's like, "I thought you said you've had it for a long time." And he's like, "Oh,
well,
it just
I
got
had
its
it updated."
microchips updated."
What?
And they roll up to this
No.
McDonald's and there is a fucking boom box dance party
Damn.
happening in
And
the
there's
parking
one
lot.
little girl in the little because there's like the older kids and they're
Yeah.
dancing and they're doing their little bit, but there's like that ring of smaller children on the
Uh-huh.
outside like clapping along, and there's one little girl like. I don't know if they're playing music while they're trying to do this. It seems like it because they're dancing, but she is so like.
Oh no, off the beat.
She's
I was like,
trying.
oh, look at little Harriet.
She
can't.
I would say she white, right?
Bet
It's
you white.
McDonald's,
You know
girl.
she white.
You know she is. I didn't even have to say it. You know.
And when you read threads, when you get into threads, and you see like it's like Black people Twitter, but there's Black people threads, and,
Oh, yeah.
and then they'll just say, "And yes, she was."
And
And
yes,
that
she was,
means-
yeah, like,
Yes,
of course
she
I know what that
She
was.
means.
was white.
Yes.
And yes, she was.
of
Before you
course
asked,
she
yes, she
was.
was.
So my youngest, who's just turned 19, I had asked him. He comes out at this
Wild.
point, and I said, "Have you ever seen Mac and Me?" And he said, "I saw the MST3K Mac of
Oh.
Mac and Me." And then he goes, "Did people really?" Like very skeptically, did people really have birthday parties at
They
McDonald's?
did.
Absolutely.
They also
All the
sir.
time.
had
Do not
ashtrays
blaspheme.
in McDonald's.
It was
Yes,
an
they did the brown
indoor
ones.
air-conditioned playground
And-
with food that didn't
Yes.
charge you extra to hang out as long as
Nope.
y'all bought food.
Exactly. They also
Absolutely.
had little coffee stirrers that they had to stop making because people used them as
Coke spoons. Yep.
Oh, I fucking love.
Oh, I
those
had
things
one of
so
those
much.
forever. I
Yeah.
kept
One
one for
still.
so long.
I love
I
those
feel like
things.
I know exactly where it is. It's like in this little cup with like a bunch of little things.
Yeah.
In the little secretary cabinet. I feel like I know
But
where
he
it
was
is.
I've
so
been to
surprised
one
I want
to
you to
hear
leave
when
with
I
that
said
Coke
yes.
spoon when
He
you
was
die.
like, "Really?" And I'm like, "Yes,
Yes,
it's super
because that
common."
was like the thing.
Like I went to several. I don't know if I had one there, but I know I
No, I
attended.
didn't have one.
I
but
never
I
had one,
attended.
but
McDonald's
I
birthday parties.
attended.
You got the
McDonald's
little
birthday parties.
sugar cookie that was like in the shape of
Yes.
Grimace or
Yeah.
Ronald McDonald
Back before
or
the
something.
Grimace erasure.
Why were there little
Yes.
animal cracker cookies so fucking good?
Oh,
Oh,
my
so
God.
fucking good.
They
I
need
could
to
taste
bring
They
it
were
those
like
back.
better than like animal.
There was
cracker
something
cookie thing.
extra. They
There
were either
was,
extra
because-
buttery
okay.
or something.
Have
That
y'all
was the
tried
cocaine.
they brought back the fried apple pie? Have you tried
No,
it?
I haven't had a
Is
fried
it
apple
just
pie
as
yet.
molten lava?
Trash.
Oh,
It's fucking trash. That is
boo.
not the apple pie of my youth. And I won't take it. I refuse to accept it.
I won't have it. I won't have it.
So yeah, I don't remember Ronald McDonald himself ever showing up at one of these
No.
kids' birthday parties
No.
as he does here, though.
I feel like there might have been one where there was like
A
a
Ronald.
Ronald, but I could be making that up.
Maybe.
That could just be like a memory that
I
I'm
want to
forcing.
say,
'cause I
yeah,
just
there was
watched
like
this
a
movie.
Grimace or a Hamburglar at
Well,
one
I
or
remember
something.
the like the play place, the thing they used to have outside.
But yeah, I might be
there was
mixing that
like
up.
the jail. I want to say there was like
Yep.
a
Yeah,
Grimace
there was the
jail.
burger jail.
Burger
The
jail.
burger jail.
The
It
tree
was
with
like
the
Mayor
face.
Yes.
The-
Yes.
It was Mayor McCheese.
The
Yes,
seats-
it was.
Mayor McCheese.
The stools that were burgers.
Were like little
The Fry Guys.
Fry Guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rubble
Yeah.
Rubble.
Robble robble.
So yeah, so Ronald shows up. They're in the place. The party's going on.
Oh my God, it's so going on.
And his
There's
little arm,
coordinated-
his little alien arm
popping.
stretching out for that Coke.
Yeah. And like gives it back, and that kid's like,
The kid's like, I
want
ain't
that.
taking that now.
I don't
Like,
fucking
did
want
these
that.
kids get together and choreograph this?
Yeah.
Yes,
Those
Was
old
the dan-
McDonald's logos.
I know.
Oh,
Love
it.
it.
So
Love
good.
it.
The
I know.
brownness of it all.
Oh, the solarium.
Yes. And the feds come in, but luckily a music video has broken out.
Yes, like it's
A
they're
choreographed
dancing
fucking
on
dance.
Mac in his teddy bear barbaloot suit.
Gets
Gets
up on
and
the
dances
counter.
with like all the other
I
shift
hated this
managers.
scene.
It's so weird.
I hated the scene so much.
Oh
I
my
had
God.
such a hard time watching
I was
this.
looking for Turbo and Ozone, could not find them.
So they're
Don't you
the feds are in
blaspheme
there with the
Turbo
cage.
Ozone.
The feds are there with a cage, but Michael fights him off,
Right.
and Mac gets crowd surfed out.
Yes.
And Eric gets on him and wheels off down the hill with the feds chasing him, and he does the chase from E.T. but in a wheelchair.
Yes.
Crashes through a fence. He takes his little teddy bear suit off, and he gets draped in somebody's laundry hanging on a line.
Yes, of course, because they're like cutting through or whatever. And
And now
instead
he's
of-
just like in oncoming traffic on the
Yeah,
highway.
right.
like
on the
he's
fucking
managed
freeway.
to like
Just
hang
causing
a Louis
multiple
onto the-
fucking accidents.
hey, and then he like turns around and sketches a ride on the back of a landscape.
Like it turns into Back to the Future all of a sudden.
Son
He's
of
on
a
his
bitch.
hoverboard.
This is like a lazy ripoff of so
So
many
many
things. And it makes no fucking sense.
None
there's
of
no
it.
reason for any of these things to happen.
No. And he wheels into the Sears parking lot and takes him inside. And the feds follow him inside the Sears. He's like, Mac knocks a toy shelf over and cars are
Right,
spilling
like yeah,
out.
they go
Fucking
into
property
Sears and
damage.
it's like blows up all the TVs.
Right,
on
what
the
is
way
that
out.
No one
for?
gave a shit. Everyone
Make
was just
sure
like, well,
No.
that his mom sees him. She's like, "Oh shit, hang on, I'm not going to talk to this creepy lingerie guy. I'm going to go chase my kid." But like things get collapsed and the TVs blow up, and then they go out again.
Michael, Debbie, and Courtney are outside in the family van,
Oh my
riding
God.
up along next to Eric. And
He's like, "This
this
is
is
gonna
probably why I
work."
thought Jonathan Ward was hot. He actually managed to, in motion, like pick up his little brother in his wheelchair
entire
and pull him
wheelchair?
into the van. I was like, all right. Okay,
Okay.
Jonathan Ward.
I'll feed you noodles on the road trip
Okay.
later.
Right. Just call me Courtney. Let me get my McDonald's
Just
uniform.
Call me Courtney.
Let me get my little
It looks like-
visor.
she looks like the girl that blew her entire allowance at the fucking Express from Heather. Heather's.
Right? Yeah, exactly. She might be. Who knows? She was very
She's got
similar
that look.
looking.
It was a very specific
So
80s
very.
look. So very.
So the mom's like, "Oh, those are my kids," and they ran off with, and the feds are like, "Oh yeah, they ran off with," and they stop, and she's like, "A creature,
little
from, outer
creature from outer
space."
space. And they're like, well, yeah, actually. So,
And now I don't know why they decided to put a T-shirt on this little alien, but now at this point,
because
the
he was
children
too
have put a
naked. They
T-shirt
were
on
like,
him.
we're
Too
done
far
looking
too
at your
naked.
little sausage skin.
And Courtney
so
wants
gross.
to turn him in because she's like, "We're gonna get in trouble," and they're all like, "Come on, narc! Like, what the fuck?"
I know, like she's
We
all,
gotta
look,
help
I just
him."
lost my job at fucking McDonald's. I took off in the middle of a dance party. You never stop in the middle of a hoedown.
oh my God.
So they're like, "All right, we're gonna do it. We're gonna steal Mom's van and drive to Palmdale."
Yes.
So
Great idea.
and now this one, this
Road
totally looks
trip.
like this was all filmed right here where we live.
Oh, I know. Like I
Yucca trees
feel
on
like
I
both
drove through it
sides.
today.
I feel like those the little pinwheels or whatever are the ones up on the hill. I feel like
They're
they
further
were the
away,
ones up on
yeah.
the hill over there.
So they're still trying to figure out what the flower straws mean, and they come up across. And now, are these the Mustangs they caught for the fucking Mustang Ranch right here? Is there descendants of the Mustangs from fucking Mac and Me?
I was
The
looking at
Mustangs?
the fucking them running, and I was like, "Ooh, horse girl fantasy." But I was like, wild animals usually do not have bridles attached to the heads.
Oh, I
of
didn't
these-
even notice they
What
had
do you mean?
bridles. I
Not
thought
all
they
of
were
them.
just okay. I
Not
didn't
all of
notice
them.
those
Not
ones.
all of them, unless that one had escaped from its paddock
Maybe
to join the mob.
right.
These are just somebody's horses.
Just
But
some
yes,
wild-ass horses.
I did enjoy it. And they were like, "Oh shit, the horses."
So yeah, they outrun the horses. They like chase them down the dirt
Yes,
road
it's like a little travel montage. It's
And
all
they
very
come
they're
up
like rocking music.
to the windmills, and are like, "Oh, the flowers are
what?
fucking windmills."
When he was spinning the little daisy around in the straw, I was like, "Oh, I wonder."
yeah.
It's a windmill.
I wonder if that's what he
And
thinks
now
it is.
at this moment,
Yes.
Michael calls him Mac.
yes,
There has
now.
been no
Now.
discussion, no naming of this creature, no referring to him than
Nope.
anything but the
Nope.
weird little creature.
Yep.
And suddenly, just casually,
He's Mac.
he's Mac.
Yes.
So they take him over to, like, he points out there's like a mine shaft
Right,
out
yeah.
here.
Like they go out into the middle of the windmills park, and like he starts pointing at, because that was the whole thing too. We forgot to mention, out where the horses are, there was the Wix.
Oh yeah, there was an
furniture.
ad. So he's trying to. This is all the
Billboard.
stuff that he left on the table:
Exactly.
the
They're like,
horses, the
"Oh,
furniture.
that's what I. Whatever. The other, they couldn't do it the other way around. I guess. I don't
Right.
know.
And so they go in. So just Michael. And again, maybe this is why I thought Jonathan Ward was hot. Just again, he
Well,
doesn't
'cause-
want anybody else to be unsafe. He goes
It's
into the mine
either
alone.
Courtney, the girl that he's trying to impress, really.
He's got to impress her.
He's got to impress her, and she's a girl.
or these two
And
small children,
the
one of which is
small
disabled.
little sister and one of the other ones is like his brother is disabled, so like you can't, even though he's like, once they like come
right,
on
then
in,
he's like, everybody come in.
Come
so yeah,
on.
he
Like,
finds
goes in
the
the-
little alien family looking dead in the mine shaft.
I was like, what are they fucking dead?
They
They're
look
like
dead as
know.
hell. Eyes open,
Desiccated?
dusty. And then he like tries to touch the mom's eyeball to see if she's
Ew.
alive, and he's like, oh, she's
like
alive.
he like
you
hesitates
can't, like,
before
grab her
laying
shoulder?
his head, and this is where we have that whole shot of like straight up the dad's
gooch.
alien's gooch. Like I was like, well, this is unnecessary. We don't need this.
And
don't need
Michael's
this
like,
from behind
run and
shot."
get some Cokes from the van. We have to revive them with Coca-Cola.
Yes, that
We
will work.
need Coca-Cola.
And it
Makes your
works.
penny shiny, and
Yep.
it wakes the dead of aliens.
So they revive them.
Yes.
They introduce themselves, have a little family reunion with the baby.
Yes.
Who is no longer a desiccated turd.
And then
No.
they go to leave, and like, why is he hauling ass out of there in the van like that? The feds
No,
aren't
no,
on
I
their
don't
trail
know.
right now.
They
There's
don't got
no
the big
reason
two.
for you to
No.
go 80 down this dirt road and fucking screech out.
Because he's cool, Nicole.
So they
Because he's trying to impress Courtney,
they
Nicole.
drive until nighttime singing "Old McDonald
Oh, fuck you.
Had a Farm." E-I-E-I-O. And they stop at a gas station for drinks.
And I was like, oh, they're finally stopping for gas, because I don't know how much
I don't know.
gas mileage that van gets, but I was like, oh, at least they have a gas station stop, but it serves a purpose.
And they're going to call Michael and Eric's mom, but not Debbie and Courtney's mom?
No.
Fuck
Nuh-uh.
her. Nobody
Fuck
gives
them.
a fuck about
Nope.
you, lady.
Well, she's going to lose her shit. They keep saying that. through the
Right.
whole
Yeah.
thing. Like, my mom's going to go crazy.
But
lose
not
her
by
shit.
fucking not knowing where your child is?
I
Yeah.
know.
Like,
and
ever?
like the moms would probably get together because our kids are together.
Mm-hmm.
What other thing was that we watched where like the moms had to get together or the parents had to get together to go find the kids?
Mad love.
Ah,
Yeah.
that was it. That was it.
So some girls pull up at the gas station next to them and they're drinking soda, and the dad just like busts his arm through the window and stretches his arm across to steal her Sprite.
It's not even caffeinated.
I know.
It's not
Maybe
a brown
it's the
cola.
bubbles. Maybe it's the
Maybe.
carbonation, not
Ooh,
the
that could be
caffeination.
right. That's like how E.T. got rised up because he was extra cold.
right?
Maybe it was extra cold. She even says to her friend, like, go get Cokes
Yeah.
when they pull up in their rabbit. Or is that a cabriolet?
Maybe. So the girl freaks and drives off.
Yes, leaving her friend.
Yeah, just left him in the gas station. And Michael has called home, and he's told his mom is
He
gone.
phoned home?
Yes, he phoned home, and mom is gone. And Debbie runs in to tell them the aliens got out of the van. Everybody's
Everyone's
screaming.
freaking out.
Oh my God.
And they have the alien family has just sauntered into a grocery store.
Yes, they just
Yeah.
walk right in
Just cash.
to this podunk.
So this whole
chilling.
time they've been staying out in the desert
In a mine shaft.
in a mine shaft so that nobody sees them. But now that they've been picked up by some humans,
They
it's
could
fine
just
to
walk
just
right
go
in.
grocery
Yeah.
shopping.
Go to fucking
Why
Staters.
not?
Why not?
And what they leave with is like water and shit. Like they don't drink water. There was like water bottles
They
in there.
went to the Cokes, but then like
They knocked all the Cokes
armed
over.
Security for the fucking grocery store in the desert shows up, draws down, like. What
Yeah.
are you gonna do? Do you see?
Right. Michael runs in like, no.
They're
no,
big
no,
sea
no,
monkeys.
They're fine. They are big sea monkeys.
They are also like
Oh
Yeah.
some
my God.
explorers.
Yeah,
A
they're like
little bit.
explorers meet sea monkeys.
A little bit.
So
They're
he's like
fucking
between
sea
them and the
monkeys.
sheriff, like, please don't
They're
shoot
not
them. Oh
gonna
my
hurt
God.
you,
And the
but,
dad
like,
grabs
gets
the
the
gun.
Oh my God.
Come on.
So now everybody's like, freaking out.
fuck
It's a
it. They're
fucking
evacuating
standoff.
the grocery store.
And they have like bagged and boxed their groceries, these aliens. They leave with
I
bagged and
know.
boxed items.
Yes. They're organized.
I don't know.
And so Eric
Fucking
tells the
bullshit.
cops he can stop them. And he takes off.
Right. It's like, I can stop them. Like, let me go. And they're like, no, it's too dangerous. He's got a gun.
And they accidentally, this cop trips and his gun goes off. So the alien shoots. And then everybody starts
There's like
shooting
a
at them at the fucking gas station.
Damn
Yes.
shootout.
And the gas
And
station
as
blows
Eric
up.
is rolling towards the alien family, there's a massive explosion.
And now I'm sorry, he's like a good 100 feet away or more. He
I mean,
died
his
from just
eyebrows
near
are
to
gone,
be right, but he
But,
died
like,
from just being
from,
near
like,
an
a
explosion.
concussive.
I guess
It was the shockwave. It was a concussive blow.
So yeah,
Yes,
the
it
mini
must have
mall
been.
and the gas station are blown to smithereens, and Courtney runs out to grab Eric because
I know,
Michael's
okay.
stuck in the cop
So-
car because the cops
I
have
knew
detained
that
him.
Michael was stuck in the cop car, but Is that Courtney that runs out
Yeah.
into the explosion, not the cops?
No, Courtney.
Yeah,
is
that's what I thought.
Runs
I
out
saw.
to get him, and
That's
why
what I
she
thought
met
I
this
saw.
kid like yesterday,
I know,
and she is
she's
so
so
devastated
upset.
that he
Oh
is
my
dead.
God.
I mean, like,
God.
I would be upset if like a
Well, yeah, it's
12-year-old,
sad,
like wheelchair,
but like
kid
his
died
brother's
in,
right
like-
there. Relax. Like, I mean, and you don't even know that he's dead. You're just
Well,
like
now it's gonna
nearby an
make, like,
explosion.
now they're gonna trauma bond. This
They're
couple,
gonna end up
brother
married
almost died.
because this crazy
Remember
thing
when
happened.
we found an alien and blew up the gas station?
Yeah.
right? Like they're the only ones
crazy.
that like understand that story.
So they let Michael out of the cop car. He runs over. Everybody's crying.
guy's like, "Wait, I'm a
Eric's
doctor."
dead. Yeah, no,
But
he's
wait!
dead.
Oh, sorry. Like there's nothing I can do. Like they didn't even try anything.
And no
they
CPR,
didn't.
no
They-
nothing.
He fucking looked at him.
He was
hard.
already dead.
He just gave him a close look
A
and
good
went.
was
He's
like,
dead.
hard
Didn't
stare.
even take his
You know
pulse.
what? He's not even a doctor. He just plays one on TV.
He probably
Like,
was
he
never
just,
dead.
He's a doctor of
Right.
psychology.
Just
wasn't
passed out
even
from the
fucking
shock.
dead. He just was like a little unconscious.
Yeah.
He just got stunned a little.
So out of the flames, unscathed.
Like the fucking T-1000.
And I'm sorry, they can tolerate flames, but they were going to die in the desert?
Yes.
I don't know.
There was
Margot.
no Coke in the desert.
That's what the problem was. They had like
Yeah.
There was
did
so
their
much Coke in
groceries
there.
survive, or it was just them?
I don't know. So they come over, they kneel down, they hover hands
And-
over Eric.
No, not one. Well, first
No
of all,
cops interfere. Well, Michael's
No.
like, no, let
No,
them
let
help.
them
They're
do
not
it.
going to hurt you. Let them do
but
the
like
thing.
up until now that there's been a shootout and all of this shit, like they're just gonna let the very long thing happen after
Walk
they
from the
have
flames, yeah.
choppered mom in. I don't know how they made the connection. Maybe the van.
I don't know.
There's been an
Like how
explosion.
must
It's
be.
obviously your children.
Yeah.
Yes, we were chopping.
Chopping broccoli? So yeah, they all come over. They hover hands over Eric. The
Yes.
family joins in. They do the whistle and the hands to the sky.
Yes.
They fucking
And
light as a feather,
spark
stiff as a
comes
boredom.
into the dad's hand. I wrote exactly
Yes.
that. They hands to the sky. Sparks come into his hands. They do light as a feather, stiff as a board. And suddenly Eric is floating, and he wakes up
But they can't fix his legs.
That's what I fucking
No.
said.
because that kid was actually disabled. If it had
But they
been Corey
can't fix
Haim,
his leg-
they
But
could have
they
fixed
did.
his
They
legs.
They
would've
brought
been-
him back from the dead.
I know,
Nicole.
like he was no
No.
longer dead, but they couldn't heal his
Nope.
spina bifida.
Nope. They didn't see that as something wrong. That's how he was when they found him.
Oh, okay.
They
That's
didn't
just
bring
the
you
way
back to
he
your
was.
Okay,
pre-death
Nicole.
state.
Were you talking to Ronald McDonald?
I
prior to
was.
this
I
and he
was.
told
I was
you?
at the Ronald McDonald house.
I knew
oh,
it.
God.
So the next scene, these two feds are running up to this building where now
I know.
skip forward a
I
fucking
know.
year or
Keep
more.
going.
I know.
And now the feds that were chasing these aliens are so
Can't
stoked.
wait.
Oh my God! Hurry!
Get to the courthouse
Because it's like
on
the
time.
fucking coneheads all of a sudden,
We have
and
to
they're
fucking
just going to
run.
become citizens.
Yes, like
of
you
the
said,
United
the
States.
beginning of fucking Alien Nation.
Yeah. So now they still can't speak. They only whistle.
They don't speak.
They're dressed
they
like
don't
it's the
whatever.
1950s in 1988.
Yes.
Did they even fucking blink?
No.
Like, is this
No.
a thing?
And they're there at the court receiving their citizenship.
Wearing people clothes.
Wearing people clothes.
With earrings and accessories.
And the little Mac has a McKids
Yes,
brand
of course
shirt
he
on.
does.
And the feds and scientists are there all happy for them, clapping. And Eric goes and gives Mac a little smooch. Everybody's smooching
Everyone's
these aliens.
So
kissing
many
them,
smooches.
because you don't even know.
And I wrote, so now it's the movie Alien Nation? Because, like,
Right.
they're citizens
Fucking give me
now?
the-
And then
curdled
they all
milk.
pile into a
The
pink,
pink Cadillac.
Get it in the back. Where
Mom,
did they get it? So we
They can get
is it
driver's
jobs?
licenses and jobs.
Jobs, licenses,
And
they
all
got
they can do
fucking
is whistle?
suits.
I don't know.
And
they
Mac's
have everybody
whistling
blowing bubble
bubbles.
gum in the back seat.
They
This
got
little
the
car
baby in the
seat.
car seat.
And then he blows a bubble that says, we'll be back. Really? So
Nope.
part 2 was just going to be the whole family living in America and just
Like
whistling
living
the
there?
whole
It was
time?
fucking, they made it Alien Nation just like they fucking scrapped it at McDonald's and made it Mac Tonight. They like scrapped this and made it Alien Nation.
They tried to scrub that shit even back then. They were like,
Right?
we
They were,
didn't
like,
do
already
this.
knew.
I don't know what
They
you're
already
talking
knew.
about.
So yeah, like what the actual fuck? Why?
I don't
Who is
know.
it for? Who decided that this was like the the thing to do at this moment in time. Why did the suits look like sex suits?
I don't know.
Why did he put it in that weirdly also kind of a sex suit teddy bear suit?
I don't
Can
know.
you be a
Is this
fucking
somebody's
citizen
weird
if all you
fucking-
can do is whistle instead of
Who
swear, like say,
gave them-
hey, I.
Who gave them the
so-and-so?
keys to a pink Cadillac?
How did they get a pink
I don't know,
Cadillac?
man.
How did they get it?
I don't know. How
did they
you pay for
negotiate
it?
the price for this pink
They
Cadillac?
went to the car lot.
Where
and
did they
bought
get
one?
money?
Apparently, just
I
their-
just thought
Eric's
they were going to
family
live in
is just
fucking
helping
Eric's
them.
backyard.
Was the mom wearing a hat?
I don't know. And I guess, I mean, okay, it makes sense that they couldn't get home because they didn't have a spaceship. They got here on
Right.
accident in one
Yes.
of our rovers.
Fine,
but like
fine,
Hey,
fine.
where
the
did the
clothes
rover
and
come
everything,
from? Take
not
'em back.
like they live in a lab somewhere or like, yeah, they have to be hidden. Like, no, they
would've,
just can
like,
be out
fucking
in the
chopped
fucking.
them up.
Yeah.
Chop them up at the X-Files.
Immediate- They would have been in one of those fucking cylinder tubes,
The
like
fucking
Alien
Cancer
Resurrection.
Man would have been all over that shit.
So
Like,
how did
don't.
Mac and me doom us?
Cause
To
what the
never
fuck?
fucking
What
ever
the
remember
fuck?
I watched this or want to ever again.
Yeah,
no, I
that's-
definitely watched it more than once. I definitely remember
I've
watching
seen
it.
once in total,
Once.
but I have seen bits and pieces over the because it's so.
And we have to mention, you guys know about the Paul Rudd running
That's
joke,
what
right?
I've
of
seen the
course,
most.
of
Yeah.
course, of
So every
course.
time Paul Rudd, was it Conan or just any? Was it always Conan?
I think it's Conan.
And he'd be like talking
specifically.
about a new project he was in, and he,
He was
always
like, "Oh, we
plays
have a
Mac
clip,"
and me.
and it's always that clip of Mac and
Him
me where
going
he
off
goes
the fucking
cliff.
cliff. So we have one message
Ooh.
from a new listener.
Oh, hey.
And so she initially left a voicemail, and unfortunately her phone was breaking up. So just so you guys know, if you leave a voicemail for us on the 702-720-DOOM, it's a phone.
Yes.
It's a Google Voice number. And if your connection is bad, unfortunately, your connection is bad, and we can't hear you that well. So she left a message, and I was like, oh, no. I can't understand what she's saying. It's all like...
Right, like we want to use it.
So I texted her back, thanks so much for calling. Unfortunately, your call was breaking up and we couldn't hear a lot of your story. Please call again or text us. So she said, LOL, the message I left was so rambling and near incoherent. I'm almost glad it was breaking up. I'm definitely more eloquent in writing and was regretting sending in a voice message. So thanks for letting me know.
Don't ever.
She said, I'm a newer listener and I'm listening to the episodes out of order. And I was listening to the Tank Girl episode today. And regarding the joke of all of her numerous outfits being in her Mary Poppins bag / Narnia wardrobe / booty locker,
Yeah.
I wanted to share what my high school friends and I used to say. We called it the Frankie pocket. And I said, ooh, fun. Why is it the Frankie pocket? And she said, there was this kid named Frankie, really nice guy, sat in the front of me in English class sophomore year. My best friend couldn't find her hairbrush one day and I asked me if I had one, and I didn't. So I jokingly asked Buzzcut Frankie if he had a brush, who jokingly said, oh yeah, let me just pull it out of my butthole. And so the Frankie pocket was born. And I said, perfection, what's your name so we can shout you out? She said, it seems funnier to me today than it probably is, shrouded in the early 2000s nostalgia of my high school years. My name is Chelsea. And I said, it's still pretty funny. She said, even my husband, who I wasn't dating at the time, and our one friend we've kept in touch with from high school still joke about Frankie pockets. And I thought you guys would appreciate the shorthand term.
I do.
And I said,
do
yes.
appreciate it.
Pocket.
She said, for your first your first episode back from break can have a bulletin update about the new vernacular surrounding buttholes. And I said, well, unfortunately, episode 1 is already recorded, but listen for it in episode 2.
It'll be there.
And she said, thank you all. Hope you keep on having fun. And so, yes, thank you, Chelsea, for the message.
Chelsea.
This movie can go back in the Frankie pocket.
Right?
Oh,
Let's
man,
put
it
Mac
sure
and me in the
can.
Frankie
We're gonna
pocket.
Like,
Mac and me in the Frankie pocket. Put it in the Frankie pocket.
Put it in the Frankie.
So, yes, thank
pocket.
you. If you guys want to leave a message, 702-720-DOOM. We
You should.
still have a couple of slots left for the What's in the Box Patreon tier. So
it
go
could
to
be a head.
patreon.com/Doom Generation. And until next week,
We'll talk at you next time.
later, Doomers.